Good evening, Vivian. Newcastle play tonight. PSV is our opponent. It's a must-win game. We gotta make sure we make the knockout stage. We need goals galore. Nick Walter Harvey Barnes, Bruno Gimenez, please fire us. To a victory tonight. We need to score more than they do. I wanna see a clean sheet, please. It's time to stand tall. Do it for the fans under the lights. Come 10 o'clock tonight, I want a victory so we can celebrate. But we gotta stand tall, be strong, and score more goals than they do. I hope you liked it. Wow. Very good evening, everybody. Who have we got? We got Liam. How's it gunning, man? How's it gunning? Well, we are waiting very patiently. We are waiting for the big game. Please, Newcastle United, tonight, get out there and kick some butt. Please. Now, we have tonight's game. Then we have another game next week. We need 2 wins. I know it's going to be hard. It's the Champions League. What do you expect? Are you going to watch the game tonight? I'm going to try. Currently, at this moment in time, basketball is on. Where you go with the ball and then throw it in the hoop. That's on at the minute. But if it stays, then yeah, I will. Good evening, all, says Leonard. Now, my hope for tonight, Nick Watermaid bangs in a goal, give the lad some confidence. Harvey Barnes bangs in a goal. And our captain, Bruno Guimaraes. That's what I'm hoping for. Bongo, bongo! Now, I am not going to be on long, okay? You are forewarned. Because around about 8:30, yeah, I'm going to check to make sure what's on TV is still there. So, it's a bit nippy tonight, man. But welcome in, everybody. We got Road Dog here as well. Now, I have been on the phone most of today. I'm on more duty tonight, so I'm not drinking. Need to watch. Yeah, man. But yeah, today has been rather busy, and the bank has turned around and said, once I get registered, then we can move forward. You should do a match watch along. Well, I would do if I didn't live in a village. If I lived in the city centre, yeah, probably would. I've gone with my bank. I mentioned several banks in a video the other day and spoke to my bank today. And there's a couple of things I need to do before I go back to them. So I'll get those things done, up and running, and see what they say. There's lots of things ready. Lots. Part of the new things that are ready is new homes are going ping, pong, ping, ping. They're just, different places, new homes are being built. And that is to turn villages into towns and beyond. Lee, did you speak? Yes, I did. So you'll find out much more in the next couple of weeks. Yeah. So lots of exciting stuff coming. And I was checking something the other day. I thought it was in dollars. It's not. It's in pounds. 147 quid. Now, Raw Dog the other day said there is a super sticker, Bush, 5 quid. Yeah. But he was just by himself. And that's not going to cut it. Yeah. So more videos will be coming tomorrow where those videos will be membership. Has to be done. You know, you have to be able to put stuff together for you to watch. And it's all related to what's going on, how things are working out, etc., and funding. Yeah, so it's all there. Leonard, no, I'm saying Raw Dog put a super sticker in the other day. Not asking him. What I'm saying is he was the only one. Yeah. I hope memberships are going to be on the rise. And Lee is saying, so when the mods get paid, I have to go through a process for the mods to get paid, which is using StreamYards, and StreamYard is £37 a month. And then you go through StreamYard, a link will appear in chat. You click the link and you've got to come on camera. Yeah. So when that happens, then as the donations come in, they get shared between all those on mod duty. I said that before, and I'll say it again. Yeah. So at least you all know. Now, tonight, I may get Harvey Barnes doesn't score. I may get Nick Watermaid doesn't score. But I want somebody to score. And we've got players who are capable, more than capable. So we got to get out there tonight and kick some booty. What good? Sharon McGuinness. Big up the Magpies. Sharon is new here. Welcome in. You said the mods will start to get paid when you get the money through memberships. No, what I said was once I open the boxes. Boxes means I'm in a box, you're in a box, and we have the side which is chat. We haven't got there yet. Yeah. And when we do get there, we get there. You didn't say boxes. Lee, if you're going to argue, right? If you're going to argue and keep on arguing, then what are you here for? Huh? Because I'm not going to argue with anybody. I'm just telling you. Oh, there's a screenshot as proof. Oh my. Just remember, Lee. Yeah? Where you are. Just remember. Bongo, you don't need to pay. I'm here for the love of the game. Now that's a superstar. Don't lie. Right. Fair enough. Don't lie. There you go. Go on. No. What you got to remember is this. Yeah. And notifications come up saying, I've gone live. You are in my live. Yeah. And we talk about Newcastle United. We talk about other stuff here. But don't ever turn around and say that I'm going to tell Porky Pies, because they don't do it. uh, get those trolls out. Yeah, I get them all the time, and they don't believe what's actually in front of them. And why? I'll tell you why. Because they're too busy listening to their mates. Well, that's good. Heavy Mel Footy has more trolls than subscribers. It is very true. Yeah. But you know one thing? When all those, what do they call it? There's a technical term for them in, like, is it Norway or Sweden? I think that's where the trolls come from. The old-fashioned ones, the ogres, used to carry a big thing and big club and grab you and and eat you, right? But when you see something that wasn't there before, whether that be Seeking You, whether that be Geordie Nation, or the Mighty Magpie Show, if you don't believe what's in front of you, not interested, then you're still here. Well, I remember 2024 when I was coming very close to actually earning. Quick, unsubscribe everybody. Quick. But you see, the thing is, not everybody is going to listen. Why? Because some people like the music, they like the discussion, etc. You know? What about 32K TV? Is that on the back burner? No. There's absolute chaos right at this moment. Absolute. Which is why I was saying to you in the song, when the internet went unstable, even though YouTube was on. And I was like, wow. Because the world in which we live in has changed, whether you want to admit it or not. How do you manage these projects throughout the day? Sometimes they give me an absolutely explosion in the head, which is why in a few days I'm back at the doctor's and I'm going to ask, can they send me to hospital to have a scan? Because one side of my head is different to the other side. I heard that IG are working on 34. Yeah, aye. And did you know Santa Claus, yeah, is going on holiday to the Caribbean. If you look up in the sky tonight, you'll see Rudolph with his little red nose going. Yeah. You sound like a hater, road dog, and you look like you're trying to be nice and make fun of Paul behind his back. Well, I watched something the other day, and it is hundreds and hundreds of years old. Now, in that, it said 3 words. And those 3 words, the meaning just is one of the words. And just was mentioned the other day. And you either believe or you don't. And if you don't believe, I don't want you. Because to do what has been done through 2025, which I said to you, oh, 2025 was a special year. It was. Because Seeking You was born. Geordie Nation came online. And I looked at doing something which years and years ago you couldn't do. Right. Oh, everybody's just talking. I got 2 memberships in. Yeah. But what happened last year? Something I didn't even think was going to happen. Now we're living in it, whether we like it or not. And it was bizarre. However, we're still here. Yeah. And when people turned around and says, "Oh, you're losing subscribers, you're losing subscribers," like 1,900 plus. I was so close to the 2K. And the best part was I was still doing videos. Okay, I wasn't live. You can't be everywhere at the same time. Can't be working on Seeking You and come live. Can't work on Geordie Nation and come live. You just can't do it. So that was where I was. Now, Inu is saying, are you not concerned LG are making a competitor? When I created the smart contract, it was very, very detailed what I put in the instructions. LG, Sony, and all the rest can do what they want. They are big, huge companies. But the stuff I put in the instructions is very, very specific. And the best part, it's immutable. In other words, you can't delete it and start again. So, yeah, it will come. Is a smart contract the same as a patent? Similar. With a smart contract, when it goes to market, you can, when it goes to market, decide I'll take 40 or more percent and put that into a DeFi pool and then use the money from the DeFi pool to buy, to start materials, etc. Is a smart contract the same as the ones you get? No. A smart contract is computer based and it basically speaks to computers the world over. And it fluctuates in price on markets, up and down, up and down, up and down. But what you want is it to go up, 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 down, up, 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 down, up, up, up. So it continues to increase in value. Same with the meme, exactly the same principle. And that is the call to what you're doing. Smarty doesn't have a good coverage, though. LG has decades. Yes, yeah. I'm not saying LG, Sony, Panasonic's not around anymore, or what was the other one? JVC. They just make panels now. Panels, everything's got kind of went down where it should have went up. Yeah, well, if you want something really, truly, you bring it to life. And when people turn around and say, you can't do, you do. You don't ask, you do. Same as with the Mighty Magpie show. Have I asked permission? No, I'm doing. And once everything's done, it's done. End of. You either like it or you don't like it. Yeah. Are you going to pretend not to say my message? EK Zombie. You know, I like that. The door's there. That's good. That's a good comment, yeah. We used to use that years and years ago when I was up in Newcastle. If you didn't like it, door's there. Didn't let it hit you on the backside on the way out. But yeah. So my hope tonight is Newcastle United victory. And then next week, do it again. And then we go to the knockout stages. That's the hard bit, the knockout stages. Goals galore. Damn right. And what's EK saying? What are your predictions for the match? I've already given them. Can anybody in chat help him out? Does Smarty use Three's network? No idea. I know Smarty's a mobile phone network. Don't know anything about it though. I've been Vodafone a long time now. Who's going to score? I've already told you that. I think Nick Waltermaid, Harvey Barnes, and Bruno. Hope, fingers crossed. But yeah, so we are not far from kickoff. So hopefully I get it right. Hopefully we win. That's the important bit. We win. Don't want to draw. I want to win. So there's 16 people here, 4 likes. Let's address the problem. Is there a new Mighty Magpie episode? I have to pay 147 Road Dog. Once that's paid, you put $5 in the other day. That $5 goes into the kitty. So that is 147 £142 to find. Once that's paid, it unlocks episode one, two, three, four, five, six, however many episodes in series one. Steve-O, I'm a bit late to the party. Well, you've missed the music. Yeah, you've missed the music. What was that? Did the mods get part of the kitty? No. Put a bet on with that fiver and make the money easy. I think we shall make score tonight. Steve was saying, you do music, yeah. Heavy rock to just singing about Newcastle United or things which are happening. Love ballads. That's on TikTok. Love ballads. Yeah. Can I play music from Kiss? Sadly not. There's a reason. And the reason is if I was to play any artist, I would not be able to earn from the video. Even if it was alive, still couldn't earn. Because the likelihood would be the song somebody is asking me to play is copyrighted, which elbows the fact that, I could play a belter song, but if it infringed on somebody else, I wouldn't make any money. You need to cover Sweet Child of Mine, the guitar opening. Yeah, the guitar opening on certain tracks is absolutely wicked. That's true, but you don't make any money. That's the downside. I mean, tonight at St James's Park, Adam Pearson is going out onto the pitch with a webcam, a GoPro on his head, and he has asked everybody who was at St James's to take some pictures of him on the pitch. But yeah. No, I don't play covers, I play my own. I basically am messing around with the guitar, which is right here, and words just like pop out. That's how I do it. But to all of you that are here, have an absolutely wonderful evening. Let's hope Newcastle United also have a good evening. Clean sheet, please. And goals galore. And I will catch you in the next. So on the way out, hit the like, because there's 11 of you here. And let's pray that tonight we win. Okay? Dum dum, da 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 dum dum dum.